Oh yeah, look at that little lady. Excuse the mess here because we're in the midst of some other projects, but something came up recently. An M Sport steering wheel. Lots of steering wheels out there are expensive. $500–600 for a steering wheel. The M Sport steering wheel for the Z4 is not super different, but they're not common for a manual car. And what that means is that, as you can see on the back here, there are no paddles. Notably, the differences between this and a stock non-M Sport wheel are the type of leather. It's a softer, duller colored leather, and then also just the overall thickness.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Of the wheel itself. It's a thicker wheel than the stock wheel is. So right now I'm in the process of waiting for the car. I just disconnected the battery. You gotta wait a little bit, let all the capacitors and everything discharge without it exploding in your face.
That's what she said.
The way that you disconnect the airbag is by tripping these two pieces. The way you do that is by taking a screwdriver and inserting it straight up in here.
That's what she said. Oh my God, what am I saying?
And going like so. If you look on the other side, you can see this actually seems kind of like an insane design to me, but this is something you have to push through in the steering wheel, get up in there, bink, and do it. A little bit crazy, but that's how it's done. Here are the two wheels next to each other. This is the stock wheel. You can see shinier. You can also see it's much harder to the touch.
That's what she said.
That's my joke. Damn it, Dwight.
This is mainly probably the difference in the actual thickness of the wheel is just the fact that there's like a softer additional layer of padding in there. It's also higher quality leather and a duller leather. Lots of people have said this makes a big difference. We'll see when I drive it if there's actually like a difference in terms of feel and how I feel about it, but it's worth a try. Steering wheel is one of the only things that you actually interact with on the car, right? You sit, you interact with the gear shift, you interact with the steering wheel, you interact with the pedals. That's about it. So we'll see how it goes. We just need to get these guys off. So I didn't show much of this disassembly, but these guys pull directly out of here. It's literally just a snug fit. There's no clips or anything. What I did is lifted from here and it comes out. Takes a little bit of force. I got these new M Sport trims. These are the stock ones that are silver, and then I applied this on top of it. That's why I wanted to put this back onto it. But to put it back together, I'm sure it will just be like that. And that's all it took. Yep, here we go. I think I did break one. Yep, oh well. Okay, take this dude and just literally just push it back on and we're good. These things are just press fit. And I'll admit, it's like a pretty snug little press fit, so. Boom, you can hear him. And then I'll take this guy, stick him down in here to make sure he's fitting well. Then you take your screws that you hopefully haven't lost by now, put them in. Dink. Dink and flicka, if you're cool.
Dink and flicker.
Dink and flicker.
You know I'm cool. Okay, so there's the new wheel. Reinstall could not have been easier. I literally just lined those two lines up, connected this. I'm now going to reinstall this. I mean, maybe I should do more of a torque spec, but I just don't see how that would even come out. Plug this guy back in. One-handed. And then this guy just literally lines up. Oh, there we go. Okay. I gotta say, I already like the look of it. Ooh, and the feel is premium, but that's probably just in my head, frankly. I'd be willing to bet, like, a not insignificant amount of money that you could swap them and be like, the other one is the M wheel. You can tell because it's thinner and shinier, so it's more direct feel, right? Some like nonsense like that. I guarantee we would all buy it and eat it up and pay extra for it. So long story short, I just wasted some money probably, but my perception thinks it's better because I've been told it's better. So win for capitalism, I guess. So thankfully for you guys, I am a massive procrastinator. So within this video, not only do you get my first thoughts and analysis and breakdown of how to install this M Sport steering wheel, you also get my several month later recap. I guess the first thing here is a caveat. I'm not a steering wheel guy. Like, I know there are a lot of you out there that are down to spend $1,000 on some carbon fiber suede aftermarket steering wheel. That is never going to be me, I don't think. So take this whole thing with a grain of salt. But I guess my takeaways with this so far, since driving this for the past few months. Number one, I do know that it's a popular swap for the E90 folks, just because I know that the E90 guys out there have ugly steering wheels. And we Z4 folks have really nice looking steering wheels, so I get that. It's probably an upgrade there. It's not significantly thicker than the stock wheel, not to the point that I'm just like, oh my gosh, aftermarket wheel, you're amazing. I guess the leather is higher quality. It feels a little more supple, but it's not enough that I'm over the moon about it. I do prefer the looks, frankly. I think it's nicer having the black instead of the silver. That's cool. It's not heated. I don't have heated steering wheel functionality coded into the car. I don't know what it would take, but probably more than just swapping the wheel. I think if it was heated, I would probably like it more, but that's a lot more work. So I guess all in all, what I'm trying to get at, would I do it all over again? I think given the price I got it at, I actually probably would. If I had to pay, $400+ to upgrade from my base model steering wheel to this M Sport steering wheel, I don't think that's worth it. But if you can get a deal on it, yeah, pretty cool. I'd say like a 6 out of 10 maybe. The staff here at Dope and Pretty would like to make a post-production edit and downgrade the score to 4 out of 10. Anyways, that's my take. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Goodbye.